6 is scheduled for 4 3-minute rounds in the middleweight division. Let me introduce your boxers again. Firstly, into the red corner, wearing the black, grey and purple trunks with the grey waistband. He's here for his 8th professional contest. He weighed in at 10 stone, 9 pounds. He's from Hyde in Lancashire. It is Mikey Castell. Now, ladies and gentlemen, into the blue corner, wearing the black trunks with the green waistband and trim. He comes in a professional record of 2 fights, 2 wins. He weighed in at 11 stone, 5 pounds. He's in Stockport, in Cheshire. It is Jake Kelly. Your timekeepers, Mr. Gary Grennan, and your referee, Mr. Phil Edwards, for 3-minute rounds.
Here we go, 4 3-minute rounds at Irlam And Cadishead Leisure Centre for the Empire Boxing Promotions' first professional show. We've got a grudge match here, a rematch between Mikey Castell of Murray Machines and Jake Kelly, Jimmy Egan's gym. And you know what? I'm looking forward to this one, Dan. I've got Dan Murray with me. It's going to be good.
Yeah, I'm expecting fireworks. Mikey Castell look very focused coming out. Looks like he means business. But I've seen Jake fight before. He's a good fighter. He's quite accomplished.
He is. You know what though, Mikey feels a bit hard done by from the first fight, which Jake did win on points, and I think he's coming out for revenge. He said he is today.
Yeah.
But let's see how it unfolds.
Bit of a cagey start from both men, trying to land the jab, trying to find a home for the jab.
I think we know a lot's at stake in a fight. I think you're a bit more sensitive, aren't you, at the beginning?
Absolutely, yeah.
I don't know what's happening there. I think he's just took one to the back of the head. Now, under the British Boxing Board of Controllers, I think you do actually technically have 5 minutes here to recover, don't you? I don't think he's going to take them, but...
No, I don't think it'll take 5 minutes. It's obviously just taking one to the back of the head. I think it's a problem with his neck. Obviously not good signs early on.
Well, that could be a sign for Jake to get on him now, couldn't it?
Absolutely. Mike was blinking quite a lot. It's obviously giving him a bit of problems.
He's got a real good mixed martial arts pedigree as Mikey Castell. He's a tough guy.
Yeah. Tougher than you?
Well, let's not go too far here, but he's a tough guy, and you know what? He's got a lot of pride about him. And I don't think that'll stop him.
No, he looks up for it.
He said he was going to be all over Jake, and that seems to be the game plan to work him. But Jake spun him nicely there in the corner.
Spun him nicely, but when someone comes forward, the intensity that Mike is coming forward to, they're hard to deal with.
Yeah.
Especially when they're throwing a high volume of shots and they're coming at you quite unorthodox.
What's the best way to deal with someone that's sort of trying to smother you and get their own shots off and putting a lot of pressure on?
You've got to get them at the end of the jab. It's as simple as that. You've got to control them with a jab. As they're coming in, as they're lunging, you've got to time them with the jab.
Yeah.
You don't want to be on the inside with them.
And as we said in Jake James's fight as well, maybe the long uppercut on the way in, maybe after controlling him with the jab.
Possibly, yeah. It's a difficult shot to get off, but if you can, yeah, it's effective.
He's putting a lot of pressure on Jake, though, isn't he?
He is, yeah, and you can see that Jake's having a bit of trouble with it, to be honest.
He's a very strong guy, Jake. You know, he does take his strength and conditioning very seriously, and he's got quite a short, stocky frame. So maybe he needs to use a bit more of his physical prowess. That was a good body shot there.
Yeah. Jake looks very frustrated. I don't blame him. He looks very frustrated with how things are going at the minute. He'd probably like a bit of room to get his shots off. Yeah,
looks like he's got it now. He's got the centre of the ring, threw out a nice jab. This is where he wants it, really. But then, just as we say that, he ducks and goes in himself. I think a lot of fighters do feel more comfortable on the inside, though, don't they?
Yeah, obviously depends on your style. Good opening round.
Good opening round, yeah.
I think Jake's got some adjustments to make. I think Mike seems a right handful. When he's coming forward, he's throwing them high volume of shots.
He does, because he's a pressure fighter who's got long arms, which is, normally it's the short arm pressure fighters. He's a long arm pressure fighter.
Quite strange, and quite unorthodox.
Yeah. He's used to keeping that range close with the MMA, though, isn't he? Setting off shots and getting him in, throwing him down, getting him down, all that sort of stuff.
Who'd you give the first round to?
I'll give it to Mikey Castell.
Yeah, I think I would as well, to be honest. But Jake, he's having a good talk in the corner there with Steve Egan. I think he needs to get behind that jab. He needs to control it with a jab.
And you know what? He is a good boxer, Jake. He is a real good boxer. I think he just needs to find the range, as you say, make the adjustments, and let's see if he can do it going into the second round.
Second down, round 2.
A lively first round. The referee's telling him to tidy up. I have when referees tell fighters to calm down and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's a fight, isn't it?
I think the only time the referee should get involved is if it's dirty and if there's no action. Sometimes when you get two fighters stand off for a long period of time, sometimes the referee steps in, takes them, tells them to start working. I agree with it on them two instances, but this sort of fight, you got to let the fighters work it out themselves.
Yeah. You see, when they're both putting their arms up like that, the referee then has to get involved, doesn't he? But I think Jake's done the right thing there. He's feinted first. He maybe needs to do a little bit more of that. Feint a little bit more. Try and draw a lead. Counter it.
The problem is as soon as Jake goes into close corners.
Oh, that's a good shot though. Good left hook.
Oh.
Top of the head. He might have wiped him out there.
I think that could be it now.
It was a real sturdy shot.
9.
Yeah, that's
and
it.
Jake Kelly takes him out in the second round, and let's hope Mikey Castell's okay. We've got the doctor in there straight away, and let's hope Mikey's okay, because he did go down there fast.
Do you know what? The sign of a good fighter there. Obviously, Mikey was giving Jake plenty of problems, but he just finds a shot, ends the fight.
And Mikey Castell circled right, and you know what? Jake saw him circling right and threw the left hook.
Yeah, he's a smart fighter, Jake. He's a good, smart fighter. And like you said, Mikey went down quite heavy there.
Yeah, I don't like to see that.
Thoughts with him, hopefully he's okay.
Absolutely, and you know what? He's talking to the doctor, just kneeling up there, and that's always a good sign. He worked out.
Impressed with Jake.
He was finding it awkward, but he worked out.
And Mikey, he put a lot of pressure on him, but Jake stayed calm. He stayed calm under the pressure, and that's what a good fighter does.
And a good show here of respect here from Jake. He's not gone over. He's not celebrating, gone over the top. He's gone over to make sure Mikey's okay, and we love to see that.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give all the boxers in the ring a round of applause just while Mikey's receiving some treatment, just to make sure he's all right. And the doctors just giving him a nice over.
Fantastic show of respect from the crowd there. Good to see him back on his feet.
Absolutely, and you know what? The medical team have been really good here because they got the oxygen on him. They did it, all the precautions, fair play. And this is what we like to see. We like to see the respect, don't we, Dan, at the end of the fight? Fair play to them both.
Yeah, that's what it's all about.
Now for your official decision, ladies and gentlemen, after 50 seconds of round number 2, your winner by countout is Jake Kelly!
Mikey looks quite disappointed with himself, but there's nothing more he could have done.
It's one of them where it's in the top. I think it was at the top of the head. We might see a replay. Well, we won't for about a week, but I think it was at the top of the head. It discombobulated him.
Yeah, I mean, look, he can be proud of himself. He got in there, he gave it everything he had.
Absolutely.
He done well in the first round, and he got caught with a shot, and that's boxing at the end of the day.
And it's always great commentating with you, Dan. Are you going to be around for the main event later or not?
Yeah, I'll be there, mate.
All right, well, I'll see you in a second. I'm just going to go and interview Jake. Catch you in a second.
To be on the outside.
Okay, we're here with the winner of the grudge match, the rematch between Jake Kelly and Mikey Castell. We've got him here and he's with the team. Jimmy Egan's boxing gym here. And firstly, Jake, congratulations on the win. How are you feeling?
Feeling amazing. It's the only outcome really, wasn't it? He went his mouth off. I kept it quiet, took it to the ring. Better man won at the end of the day.
In the first round, it looked like he was making it awkward for you, but you made the adjustments in the second round. What were the guys saying to you in the corner?
Basically to stop rushing in, to take me time. By the time he grabs me, because he didn't like the power that I got, at least 4 times, move off, use my angles, come over the top. said just up the pace a lot more because we seen straight away he didn't like the power. So.
Well, you've got a good team behind you here. We've got all the team here now. Steve, you're the closest to me, and the best looking. So let's go with you. And how do you assess Jake's performance tonight?
Oh, well happy with it, mate. You know what I mean? It's doing well. It's probably the fittest he's been now. You know what I mean? But we're looking to try and get him to light middle. And I think it's a bit too strong for a lot of people. You know what I mean? Yeah. He's quick and he's powerful, and he's getting better all the time.
Were you looking for that left hook, Jake? Because, he circled to the right and you threw the left hook. Were you actually looking for it?
I was looking for that shot, but we were actually trying to go to the body, weren't we? Trying to work the body, but at the end of the day, I felt it was right. He tried rushing him, tried putting his head close to me, half step back, bang, gone.
Yeah. And Tony, the guy showed a lot of respect after the fight. There was a bit of needle beforehand, but, it is what it is. A lot of respect afterwards, and that's what we love to see in boxing, don't we?
That's what boxing's all about. They get in there, they do the business, they shake hands, and it's all over, and everybody's happy. Yeah. And this guy boxed brilliant tonight. We're really proud of him.
Any final shout-outs for you, Jake?
Just want to say a massive shout-out to my mum. Unfortunately, she couldn't be here today. She was actually playing. My family and all the boys at the Egan's, really, innit? We've done you proud.
Well, listen, you've got a great team behind you. All the boys from Jimmy Egan's Boxing Gym. Jake Kelly, congratulations. Onwards and upwards, mate. Appreciate it. Over to you.